Laptops are a quintessential part of the new norm, where most of the IT professionals have taken up working from home. Do you know that a good laptop can have a direct effect on productivity? Moreover, choosing the right model can help you find a balance between work and personal life. It's an exciting time to be shopping for a mid-range laptop, with more good choice than ever before in the $500 to $1,000 price bracket. Not only can you get something that looks like the most expensive, highest-end Ultrabooks, but in some cases you can even get the same sort of specs you might once have been forced to pay over the odds for. The latest Asus Vivobook S14 is a perfect example of this. It oozes style, but it is not all just good looks on the outside. Under the hood are some seriously impressive specs, all in a laptop you can buy for comfortably under $1,000. It has its flaws, as most laptops do, but given the price point compared to what you're actually getting, there's a stunning laptop and one happily used as my daily driver. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let us start. From the moment you open the box, the S14 impresses. The version we have is the gunmetal color, but there are several others, some more vibrant and fun like those with the green or pink lid. The gray is very sleek and looks amazing. The chassis is all metal, and while it is not quite as small as a Dell XPS 13, it is still very compact for a 14-inch laptop. It's thin and light, and the compact nature is helped by the extremely slender bezels that flank the display. Despite being small and slim, the S14 is still absolutely packed with useful ports. You've got a USB-A, USB-C, microSD, and even a full-sized HDMI port. Need a number pad too? No worries, on this version simply tapping the right-hand corner of the trackpad brings up a full number pad, and it doesn't stop you using the trackpad either. On some models, you can find a fingerprint sensor in this corner of the trackpad instead, which is also extremely useful. Up front, that 14-inch display has a 1080p resolution and no touch, which is fine, and it comes in two flavors depending on which region you're buying in. One of the panels has 100% sRGB color reproduction. One of them doesn't, more on that below. Sadly, we don't have the better of the two, so we can't test how accurate the sRGB claim is. What is inside is as impressive as what is outside too. The review unit we've come with a 10th generation Intel Core i7 10510U, a 512 SSD, and 8GB of DDR4 RAM, and Wi-Fi 6. The SSD also has Intel Optane memory, 32GB of it to be precise, and while the version we have only makes use of Intel's integrated UHD graphics. And there's an option in some regions for the NVIDIA MX250 as well. Performance is excellent, though, especially in this price range. CPU performance is right where you would expect it to be when compared to some of Intel's new and older CPUs, and the only real fly in the ointment is falling short compared to similarly priced laptops powered by AMD's new Ryzen 4000 series. Overall though, it is pleasing. Battery performance is pretty good too. The Vivobook S14 comes with a 3-cell 50 Wh battery, and in real use, it has been good enough for between 7 to 8 hours off the charger. It's disappointing that you can't recharge over USB-C, so you'll still have to carry a dedicated laptop charger. But at least if you leave it at home, you'll be able to get through a day. The S14 also boasts fast charge, getting up to 60% in just 49 minutes. One other thing worth highlighting is the keyboard. Asus keyboards are generally outstanding, and it is no exception on the S14. Weirdly, Asus decided to outline the enter key with a day glow yellow. But to actually type on and use the keyboard is excellent with good key travel and a strong backlight. The Asus Vivobook S14 S433 has a 53 Wh lithium-ion battery, and it doesn't support fast charging, capable of refilling 60% of the battery in just 45 minutes. It comes with a compact power adapter that uses a barrel-shaped connector. Though the laptop has a USB Type-C port, it doesn't support USB PD, hence it cannot be used to charge the machine. Coming to the battery life itself, it can easily last for 8 hours with regular usage and can last for an entire work shift on a single charge. If you hate to carry or borrow the charger from your colleague, then the Asus Vivobook S14 S433 is a good notebook to consider. It claims a 100% sRGB figure. The alternative is very far away from this. Run through my SpiderX colorimeter, it reported just 64% of RGB, and the calibration was undoubtedly on the cool side. For most people, the display will still be excellent. It doesn't look bad to the eye, and calibrating it makes a difference. However, even at this price, you'd be entirely within your rights to expect a little more. And for creatives who want to edit photos or videos, for example, this is off-putting. This display could also do with being a little brighter too. It is matte, at least, but when you sat at my kitchen table on a sunny day, the SSD performance is also pretty average. In regular use, you will not notice any issues indeed. The read speed from the Optane-infused SSD is quite quick. It is far from the fastest you'll find in a laptop, but for something in this price range, it's not too bad. The read speeds are reporting fairly low, which could be down to a combination of the benchmark software and Optane. But large file transfers do take noticeably longer than on some other laptops. Though the Asus Vivobook S14 S433 comes with a dedicated NVIDIA MX250 2GB GPU, this computer is not for serious gamers. The MX250 is an entry-level graphics card that is meant for tasks like video editing and other light tasks. We run a graphics benchmark on the Asus Vivobook S14 S433 at 1080p and 720p resolutions. At full HD resolution, the laptop posted an average FPS of 19.83, whereas at HD resolution, it posted an average of frames per second of 57.80. Therefore, if you plan to game on this, then you might have to compromise with the resolution and the graphics quality. If you're shopping in the $500 to $1,000 space, we would certainly put the Vivobook S14 on your shortlist. Exactly which combination of specs you can get will depend on where in the world you are, but if you can get a better quality display in particular, it is excellent value. Whether you get the Core i5 or Core i7 version, you're getting a quad-core CPU now with hyper-threading, and the option of NVIDIA graphics being there on selected models is a nice bonus. The Vivobook S14 certainly isn't perfect, but it's great to look at, a pleasure to use, well-priced and very well-equipped. It is clear where it is not entirely on par with the likes of the XPS 13 and the Surface Laptop 3, but it also costs significantly less than both of those. It is exciting to see a mid-range laptop as good as this. That is all for today, folks. Tell us in the comment section about your point of view. See you in another amazing video.